Hi, my name is Chloe.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, my name is Vanessa.
My name is Jasleen.
My name is Jiashan.
And we are MR Consultancy.
Navigating changing consumer expectations whilst maintaining sales growth is an integral part of modern business. Changing consumer expectations, such as the breaking of gender stereotypes, has introduced new terrain for car dealerships to navigate as women are increasingly involved in the purchase of cars, introducing a new market segment, which accompanying services know little about.
Hence, market research is critical in understanding the attitudes and behaviours of women and provide insights to car dealerships to help appeal to this segment. To gain a comprehensive understanding of women's behaviour, following the collection of survey data, a series of tests must be interpreted.
We have set out to understand the needs that women have from car dealerships and the cars purchased from them. This presentation will elaborate upon the aims of the investigation into survey data, as well as discuss the roadmap to fulfil the aims, including the methodology used and the logic behind those tests.
Our 5 aims are: 1. To determine if the average rating of the importance of styling and power differs by income of women.
Aim 2 is among women who disagree that their experience at a dealership does not influence their decision to purchase a car. What are the most important dealership attributes?
To investigate whether the importance of all the features of a car are functions of the respondent's age.
Aim 4. To determine whether there is an association between the rating of dealership staff attributes and the likelihood that a woman's experience at a dealership does not affect the purchase of a car.
My aim is to determine whether customers' rating of importance of female celebrities is a function of their feelings of not enough cars being designed for women.
Aim 1 checks the relationship between the importance of styling and power as a car feature across different income groups. The tests relationship of one scale and one normal variable with the purpose of measuring means across different groups, and therefore the test used is a one-way ANOVA. As a result of running this ANOVA, we can conclude that the level of income group does not actually impact the importance of styling and power of the car. This suggests that tailored marketing of certain features based on income groups would not be effective. However, this test does allow for conclusion that power is a more important feature compared to styling in general. Understanding that women of different income groups do not differ in these features suggests that a more generalised marketing approach should be taken without specified segmentation.
Aim 2 tries to determine whether dealership attributes are statistically significant for women whose dealership experience does influence their decision to purchase a car. This test uses repeated measures ANOVA with all 5 dealership attributes as questions and filters the scale variable "my experience at a dealership does not influence my decision to purchase a car" to account for those that disagree with the statement as a segment. After running the test, we can conclude that there is a statistically significant difference in the mean constructs, and all dealership attributes are rated differently for women whose experience at dealerships does influence their decision to purchase a car. In fact, out of all 5 dealership attributes, refreshments provided is statistically the most important attribute, and as such manages to do more market research to determine which refreshments are preferred by their target market and provide water and snacks to increase women's experience at dealerships and likelihood of buying a car. Managers considering opening a new car dealership should spend time and resources in picking a good location and clean, professional and comfortable layout.
Our third aim makes use of 2 tests to investigate the importance of age in predicting the importance of features in a car. The first test, a 1-sample t-test, was conducted to discover the most important feature rated by respondents based on the features of comfort, speed, safety, styling, power, small size, and mileage. The second test conducted within this aim is of a linear regression. It observes the difference in responses and relative importance given to the variable safety based on the age of the respondent. The dependent variable is the importance given to safety, whilst the independent variable is the age of the respondents. To follow this, the appropriate managerial implication will be to focus resources on advertising for safety of the cars that are available at the dealership. This is due to the importance that is placed on the feature by the female respondent of the survey. Furthermore, it shows that potential buyers of all ages value safety around strongly agreed. This therefore allows more of the market to be reached with targeted advertising rather than segmenting people who value this feature into age groups.
Aim 4 was derived in order to determine whether there is a significant relationship between dealership staff attributes and the likelihood that a woman's experience at a dealership affects the purchase of a car. Since the survey was only administered to female respondents, it was difficult to determine whether dealership staff attributes are important to both to just women or consumers in general, thus leading to the decision to filter the data. By filtering the data by women who are more likely to purchase a car with the presence of female staff and vice versa, we can recommend strong managerial implications and changes necessary for staff training and staff hiring in order to increase sales. Correlation was used to determine if there is a relationship and the nature and strength of this relationship, and this proved to be particularly useful due to the way question 5_7 is worded. Since question 5_7, my experience at a dealership, does not affect the purchase of a car, the variable that was analysed in this question was framed in the negative, it was difficult to predict the positive impact of variables impacting the purchase of a car. However, our results found a negative correlation between 4 variables, and this negative correlation suggests that these attributes do significantly impact women's experience and hence the purchase of a car at a dealership. For females who were more likely to purchase a car with the presence of female staff, the variable that produced a statistically significant result was respect, and for women who were not more likely to purchase a car with the presence of female staff, the significant variables were honesty, not being pushy, and service quality. By examining the differences in the responses, managers can ensure all dealership staff are trained to display all 4 of these attributes in order to ensure all women's needs in relation to staff are being addressed.
Aim 5 reveals an interesting psychology phenomenon across all the potential female car buyers in the car dealership market, that female customers who are more care about car commercials with female celebrities tend to get stronger feeling of not enough cars are designed for them. Using the test of bivariate correlation as well as linear regression, results indicate that rating of importance of female celebrities contributes to the prediction of feeling of not enough cars designed for women. Although the positive relationship between these variables are not as strong as respect, which means there are other factors exist at the same time influencing the Although the positive relationship between these variables are not as strong as we expect, which means there are other factors exist at the same time, influencing customers' rating of not enough product designed for female. Importance of female celebrities can be seen as an important predictor that explains nearly 1/5 the variance in the feeling of not enough cars designed for women. Dealership managers should capture this feature of female segments, attract more potential customers by making appropriate car advertisement campaign to change female customers' beliefs about the attributes of the car and improve their emotional reaction on the product.
From our initial inspection of the survey, the questionnaire and data appeared to be limited in their effectiveness in providing strong statistical evidence for managerial implications due to deficiencies in the survey questionnaire and data collected. Whilst the purpose of this survey was to investigate the motivations of female consumers towards car dealerships, the major deficiency of this survey is that it was only administered to female consumers. Hence, the result of this current survey cannot be utilised to understand the similarities and differences between male and female consumers, or to determine whether the results from this survey identify what female consumers specifically are seeking out of a car dealership. Hence, the results of this survey are limited in providing managerial implications.
Furthermore, there are particular deficiencies with the defined variables of the survey. The survey produced highly skewed data in relation to demographic variables such as age, household income, marital status, and current occupation. 87.8% of respondents identified as within the 20 to 30 age bracket, and 51.1% of respondents identified with less than $50,000 household income. Additionally, 79.2% of respondents have never been married, and 60.6% of respondents identify their current occupation as a student. Hence, the data does not greatly assist in applying the results in a real-world context, as it is difficult to accurately determine the attitudes and behaviours of different demographics of women and dealerships.
The establishment of consumer behavior patterns by multiple attributes will allow managers to make effective internal and external managerial decisions, such as the training of dealership staff to be more knowledgeable or changing overall car perceptions through marketing campaigns that will allow sales to be generated in the long run. MR Consulting therefore enables car dealerships to effectively grow in their understanding of the female purchasing market. This will allow them to tailor their marketing initiatives to increase profits and revenue.